So here we are, typical British summer, and if you're looking for a patio heater that's stylish, smokeless and sustainable, this might just be the one for you. Today we're reviewing the ECOFUEGO range from the Crop Candle Company. It's a British brand that's shaking up the world of outdoor heating with fire pits that look great, perform brilliantly and burn clean, so I'm told. The big idea, a totally different kind of flame. These fire pits use 100% vegetable wax fuel, which I've got here. No wood, no smoke, no fuss, and produce up to 90% less carbon than traditional fire pits. That means no bonfire smell, no ash, no guilt, and no shuffling around your patio table of who's going to be sitting in the smoke. So where did it all come from? The Crop Candle Company started in 2020 tackling frost protection in UK vineyards. Instead of polluting paraffin candles, they developed a clean burning, low emission alternative, quickly picking up clients like Marks and Spencer's and Waitrose. By 2021, they'd cracked a formula using only vegetable wax, and in 2022, they launched ECOFUEGO, the fire pit that's changing the game. Now let's take a look at the products themselves. You've got the ECOFUEGO Original, which we're going to open up in a minute. This is the flagship model, a beautifully designed, no maintenance fire pit that burns for hours with a steady, odourless flame. It lights in minutes and needs no tending, no logs to throw on, no smoke to dodge, just a clean, consistent burn. It's 30 by 37 by 37 centimetres, it weighs about 13 kilos, and it's a great looking centrepiece for your patio, let's face it. They've also got the El Campo. This is the portable version, smaller, lighter, and ideal for camping, picnics, or maybe even just on a smaller balcony. It even comes with a carry bag for the fire pit and the fuel refills. So the size of this, 27 centimetres by 27 centimetres diameter, weighs about 5 kilos or 9.8 when you've got the fuel in. And why is that so great? Well, it's easy to transport, lights quickly, burns for hours, it's safe, clean and smoke-free as well. Perfect for travel or small space living. So with over 10,000 units sold and official endorsements from the Environment Agency for use on coastal campsites, ECOFUEGO is proving that eco doesn't have to mean compromise. If you want the atmosphere of a fire without the smoke, the mess or the emissions, this could be the perfect solution for your outdoor space. So let's take a good look at what we've got here today. Let's get it unwrapped. El Campo, let's start. So the El Campo, super cool looking drum, really nice and small to take on holiday when you're going camping. Nice and lightweight, I can hold that with just one hand. Then you've got the insert that goes inside. This is what holds the candle. I've never seen this before and it's looking very cool indeed. There's one of the candles straight away, love it. So the insert goes in, nice and simple, and presumably you unwrap this candle. And so here it is. It's a bit like a candle when you look at it. So it's like a wax, and it is a wax. And then you pop that into your canister inside, and this is what ends up burning. Great thing about this one is when you go camping, it comes with its own carry case. So when it does get a bit dirty because of your camping and everything else, you can whack that in your carry bag, stick it in the back of the car, and the car's protected. This is a neat solution. Let's see what it's like later tonight when we get this fire burning. So this is only the camping version. It chucked out a huge amount of heat and was a really good size from the patio for a smaller area. And yeah, lit very quickly, provided great heat. We were absolutely thrilled with this smaller version, but wait till you see the bigger one. Then you've got the much bigger version. This is the one I'm going to be using tonight to really keep people warm. Let's take a look at that, because it comes and it looks very cool indeed. I've seen this in action before, and that's why I wanted to get hold of one. So it comes in this very cool wood effect, which is going to go really well with my patio. Looks like a piece of wood. Love it. That's the lid. There she is. This is the patio version. She's a decent beast. I reckon that's going to kick out some serious heat. And then here's the insert. It's got the candle already in there to light. Drop that on the inside. Easily portable because it's got the handles on the side, so it means I can move it around the patio for people who get chilly. This too comes with a handy cover for on your patio, so when you're not using it during maybe the winter time, then obviously you can just chuck the cover over it and it still keeps it protected from the elements during the winter time. And it's got some handy screw-in feet as well, so you can drop those on the bottom, so it just raises it off the patio very slightly, even though you've got no worries of that heat coming through anyway. There's no wax problem, there's no wax dripping, and there's no fuel to run out onto your patio at all. So looks like a pretty cool solution to me, and I like it. When you want to put the fire out, you drop the lid on and go to bed. So instead of that worrying about your fire pit carry on burning all night and having to douse it with water in case anything sparks out, you haven't got that problem. Let's see how this works tonight and see if it actually keeps people warm. So the big one also chucked out loads of heat, lit really easily as you'd expect because it's exactly the same type of candle, and it just meant that we could use the patio much later at night in the cooler evenings. Yeah, really pleased with how lively the flame was and no dodging the smoke, which really does add to the quality of it. The great thing is when you're finished with your ECOFUEGO, you've got no worries in terms of putting it out. You can just pop the lid over the top and immediately you know you're completely safe because the candle goes out immediately. It's a great safe way of going off to bed after a party and making sure that your fire is fully out. Relighting your ECOFUEGO fire pit couldn't be easier. Simply open the lid, maybe place a couple of firelighters, although I didn't need it, light the nice candle, and the thing starts to flow very, very quickly. It catches so quickly with no fuss, and although you might be able to see some smoke, that doesn't smell at all, so it doesn't affect where you stand next to the candle. It lit super quickly the next day. Been really happy with it so far.